Well,
Because I noticed in our a little circle that some other girl started. They invited you, but you hadn't responded yet. I don't know if there's a
oh,
way you can try to connect them.
oh, I didn't even know that.
But I don't think they've responded to my email, so I don't know.
Okay, so let's see here. Because I invited you before I started.
Uh-huh.
Um, Add apps, that's not what I want. Oh, here's invite people. Okay. So, do you know what their email addresses are?
Let me see if it shows on this. Let's see. Kira Giles. Let's see if it shows an email address.
So, where was the invite that I missed?
It's on Google Hangout,
Oh,
so I don't know if it'll come up. Because I don't see her email or anything. I just remember that I was included in this group. This was a couple days ago.
oh yeah, and then she canceled that.
Uh-huh. So on that is how I kind of talked to a few people in this class, but
Oh, okay.
nothing really happened. Like, I don't know, it
Yeah,
was weird.
I know. That's why I emailed the instructor today because I was getting worried um, because well I work full time and it's hard to fit everything in and I didn't want to be. I know we
Oh,
have to meet twice, so
yeah, I was really worried too because we need to meet twice and everyone's just like not doing anything.
I
But
know. And well, I think Kira had a date last night and that's cool. But I'm like, but we got to get this crammed in here in these few days. So
what's funny is I was talking to the group leader a little bit on that Google Hangout, like the messaging thing,
uh-huh.
and he was like, I was like, isn't Kenny the group leader? And he said, haha, I don't know. And then I looked it up and showed him the link to like click and show that he is the group
Hmm.
leader. He's like, oh darn, I shouldn't have like signed up first because then I'm group leader. And then he asked to see when people could do things,
Hmm.
and we all said around 6 o'clock or a certain time, and he
Hmm.
just didn't write anything.
Nope, that
So
was yeah, that was kind of the end of it. So,
yeah,
but
hopefully
so
for the next meeting we'll get more people. But
I think so. How about you and I decide when we want to meet, since we're kind of the ones who have met, and then I'll go ahead and I'll invite everybody else.
okay, so Thursday, you said is your best day.
You know what? Thursday I can do anytime, generally,
Mhm.
if I don't make any appointments
Thursday would work for me if it's anytime after 6:30.
at night.
Yes,
Okay,
mountain time. So
so that's 8:30 my time. So, so do you want to meet tomorrow?
that'd be fine by me. We could
Okay.
get things done quicker. But I mean, if
Um,
it's harder on you, then we can do Friday. But
oh no, Thursday is better for me. So 6:30, 7:30, 8:30 my time. Okay.
mhm.
I live in Ohio.
Oh, really?
Yep. So
Well, I hear the Cavaliers are doing pretty good.
yeah, they are. They're off until Sunday. They got all four games. They won all four games. So
Oh yeah. Uh,
big stuff around here.
yeah.
I used to work in Akron, which is
Oh,
where
really?
LeBron's from, and so
Oh yeah.
he used to shop a lot in Akron, and well, that's where he went to school too, high school there and stuff.
Oh,
So
neat.
yeah, we were eating dinner at Cracker Barrel one night, and in walked LeBron, and
Really?
Yep, I've seen him at Sam's Club. He's amazingly generous, and I've seen him in there just buying loads of food to donate to people in the community. So
That's way awesome.
he
He's
is.
an
He's a
amazing
good guy.
He's athlete. Man.
Yep, pretty amazing. Okay, so going forward, do you want to meet every Thursday at 8:30?
Yeah. I'd say
I mean
I'd say
6:30.
we meet like, yeah. I say we go ahead and do that. And then which other day of the week would work best for you? It could be Tuesday, Thursday. It could be Wednesday, Thursday.
I kind of think Tuesday, Thursday would be good, so we have a day in between. What do you think?
You got to kind of prepare.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Tuesday I can do any day because I don't have classes. Oh, never mind. I have a meeting at 5 o'clock. So around 6:15, 6:30, I could do it.
6:30 again, because I get off work at 8, and Tuesday I work from home, so I'm done at 8.
Oh, so do you want to do the 6:30?
Yeah, we'll do 6:30 Tuesday and Thursday.
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. And I will email the other ones and let them know, and hopefully they'll be able to join in too.
Yeah. Yeah, I emailed them all just barely, but none of them was like a half hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, that's really short notice. But
I know, but it is short notice, but it isn't because we've been trying to do it for the week, figure out time.
that's true. That's
So,
for sure. Okay, so is this recording right now?
I'll email them and tell them that we're going to meet tomorrow at 6:30 Mountain Standard Time.
Okay.
And that'll give them almost 24 hours to figure out, they can come. So hopefully they can. And if they want to do it like at 7, is that okay with you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Just as long as it's after 6:30.
Okay.
Or,
We're good.
yeah, 6:30 or later.
Okay. Are you on campus?
Yes.
Nice. I have 4 daughters. 3 of them graduated from BYU, Idaho.
Really?
Yep. Our first daughter graduated when she was one of the first classes that graduated from BYU after it changed from Rick's. So,
Wow.
yep. And then our last daughter graduated 2 years ago. So we've seen a big change in Rexburg.
Oh, yeah. I really like it. It's growing.
Mm-hmm.
There's now this huge big Walmart that's got a lot of food.
Yeah.
Instead of just not very many options. So.
Mm-hmm. And our girls.
And then a shuttle.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Our girls discovered Winco in Idaho Falls. That was their favorite place to grocery shop.
Yeah, I'd go there if I had a car, but.
Yeah, they always hitched a ride with somebody. Well, the second daughter who went there, she was an elementary education major, so she had to have a car to do student teaching. So her and our youngest were there at the same time for 2 years. So they were able to drive around together.
So do you have any daughters still in school or still up here?
Nope. Mm-mm. Our last one left a year and a half ago, and she's in Laramie, Wyoming. Her husband's going to law school.
Oh, neat.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. But Rexburg's nice. Like I said, I live in Ohio, and one of our really good friends moved to Rexburg. He actually works, well, actually, they both work at BYU Idaho now. Their last name's Taylor, Brigham Taylor, and Kelly Taylor.
Oh, I don't know them.
Yeah, they're cool. His name is Brigham John Taylor.
Oh.
And his parents weren't Mormon when they named him. They didn't join the church till years later.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know. It's crazy.
Well, he's got the Mormon name.
I know. Sure. And those are so Mormon, and not to have been Mormon.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So you ready to start talking about the class?
Well, yeah, but is this what we're doing, the preparation assignment?
Yeah, so I looked up what our group hangouts are supposed to consist of, and it said we were supposed to go over the individual preparation, that assignment, and if we have
Okay.
any questions to bring it up, and then to also take the group quiz together.
All right. Okay.
So I guess we can just go through that
So,
individual.
so would we do like lesson 2 today and lesson 3 tomorrow?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's what I'd say we do.
Okay.
So let's just go over that assignment we had to do, individual preparation, real quick, and then if we feel good enough, we'll just try and take the quiz.
All right. I think I didn't do my work right. Sorry.
You're fine.
Oops, I thought we were doing this
They-
together. So, all right, let me get this straight. I do this work on my own, and then we meet together, talk about it, and take the test.
Wait, what?
So I'm supposed to do the preparation assignment on my own,
Uh-huh.
and then we meet together, talk about it, and then we take the quiz together.
Yeah, that's what I have understood.
All right. Sorry.
But what's nice also is I've looked, and for the individual assignment and for the homework, there are answer sheets to check your work.
Sweet.
So so if you want, we can just go through that, and then if we have any questions, we'll just kind of discuss it, and then.
Okay. Now,
So
I'm not
we'll just
super
start.
handy. Can you still see me? No?
I can still hear you, and that's
Okay.
fine. All we need to do is hear each other for this.
All right. Okay.
So, number one, man, my computer's kind of slow. Let's see.
Design or state the 5 steps.
Yeah, the 5 steps of the statistical process. So how about we just go through each step and kind of explain? We just go like every other switch off.
Okay.
So the first one, I'll do the first one. The first one says design the study. So basically what it's trying to like get you to do is just kind of make a hypothesis, like start a question. Like what question are you going to do?
Mm-hmm.
And like what's the population, like who are you, like kind of that kind of stuff. What kind of data do you need to get? That's kind of designing the study in a way. Just start it off. You know what the second one is?
Collect data.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just what it says. You start collecting the data that you've decided you need.
Yeah. Kind of figuring out how you're going to do that, but it's pretty simple. Next one, describe the data. And it said on the answer sheet that's like making graphs and calculations of like statistics to help you visualize the data.
All right.
You can kind of see.
I gotta find this answer sheet. Just one moment.
You're fine. That's super nice.
Yeah, I guess. And the next step is to make inference, which is to infer what you think the study's going to end up being, or what the statistics are going to show.
Exactly, yeah. It says in the study guide, use the information contained in the sample to draw conclusions about that population. So it's just that, like with the information, drawing a conclusion from that.
Okay.
So, right on. The fifth one.
I found the key.
You found it.
I did.
It's just helped so much because I was really struggling at first, especially with number 2 for some reason. Trying to figure out. Okay, the fifth one, take action. So that says determine which action to take based on the results of your study. So.
Yep. All right.
That's the process. Okay, number 2.
All right.
Yeah, so I guess basically we could just go through this answer sheet and then like define in our own words what these definitions mean.
All right, but I'm confused because I'm looking
Yes.
at this answer machine or answer machine sheet, whatever, and it's like it says classify each of the following variables as categorical or quantitative. And do I have the wrong thing?
Wait, let me check. It's not letting me scroll. It's kind of frozen, my screen. Okay. I remember in the worksheet though, it had me like, okay, I think I found it. Yeah, it has like examples, and you have to determine which kind of sample you're using. Is that what you were talking about?
I don't know. I must have the wrong. You know.
Oh, do you have it for lesson 3?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, let's try this again. I'm sorry to be such a dork about this stuff.
I'm really bad at technology. Like, I had never even heard of Google Hangouts until this class. So.
I took a speech class last semester, and we had to record our speeches and everything. We had to have a YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, that was awful.
That's funny.
But I got it figured out.
One more question. Is this recording?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Just to make sure.
Yeah, it says live. So okay, so I go to content, and then I go to lesson 2. Lesson 2 homework, and it says homework answer key.
Yes.
Well, first of all, the homework assignment, I wonder.
What did you say?
So when I look at the homework assignment, it's different than the one I printed out. This is, you classify each of the following variables as categorical or quantitative. It doesn't have anything about the
I think that.
What?
I think that might be the homework. I'm guessing.
Oh,
and there's an individual preparation assignment. They're 2 different.
Okay. All right.
That's my guess.
Right. Okay. You're right.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine. No worries.
Individual preparation. Oh, now I see. I think I got it down, and then bam.
Okay.
Okay, I'm all good now.
Okay, so let's start with number 2. So simple random sample. That's like the easiest one for me to understand because it's just like random, like getting it from a hat. Just like, I don't know, it's just random basically.
Okay,
so
I get you.
That's how I'd explain it. If you want to do stratified.
And so stratified sampling is when the subjects are grouped according to its answer A. Subjects are in a group according to similarity of some characteristics, and then there's a subgroup. Okay.
So that's kind of like categorizing it and then just taking a random sample from it. Not too bad. Systematic sampling. It's like taking every 5th person That's kind of how you would sample, or every
Yeah.
10th, or every. So that's how that one is.
Okay. And then
But it says
cluster.
you randomly select it though. You'd like start with like, I don't know, it could be 3, like the third person, and then from there you have to do like every 5th.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And then cluster sampling is that when the subjects are put into groups that hopefully represent the population, randomly select one or more groups and sample everybody in the group. That's that example that he had, like blue shirts, yellow shirts, green shirts, orange shirts, and you can't take all of like the orange shirts. You had to take one of each group.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep, that's good. Let's see. So experiment. Researchers control the conditions under which measurements are made. So you basically need to do an experiment to see, like, to prove your hypothesis or what you think is going to happen.
Yeah, and you want to control that.
Yes.
Okay.
Very good.
And then your observational study is you observe what happens with the control group, and then you make those measurements.
Mm-hmm. Yep. See the treatment. That's what it's like the new thing or the new condition that you give to those that are being tested, or the subjects.
The polio vaccination was a good example for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then the subjects are the participants in the study.
Mm-hmm.
And for like that, you don't know if you're getting the vaccine or a placebo.
Yep. I really like that, the whole placebo idea. Well, it's kind of interesting.
Isn't
it's
it
a good way to
interesting what
not-
your mind does?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you believe that you're getting medicine, you
I
start
know.
thinking that you feel better, and that's really cool.
So that just tells you how important your mind is.
Yeah. Because
Yep.
I remember when I've gotten medication in the past, if a doctor says, oh, you'll feel better within this amount of time, or this works really well with this, I just feel so much better about taking it. But then if he just kind of gives it to me and says, yeah, this should like help you, I don't feel as good about it for some reason. Like, I'm not as excited. I don't think it's as powerful or as good at medicine.
You're right.
Okay, null hypothesis is the foundational assumption about the population. This is kind of what you think is going to happen to the population. Is it?
I was a little confused with that. But that makes sense because it's a status quo, which means status quo is what everybody is or does.
Uh-huh.
And then the alternative is the statement of what is true if the null hypothesis is rejected. So if the status quo isn't what happens, then the alternative is the other hypothesis.
Uh-huh. So I think either one or the other is kind of what's correct, right?
Right. It's one or the other. Yeah. I think you start out with the null, and if it doesn't work, then it's the alternative.
Uh-huh.
What I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Let's see. The p-value is the probability that a result will be observed that is extreme or more that is as extreme or more extreme than the information observed, assuming that the null hypothesis is true. So I think it's the probability that something will, like the result, will occur, and depending on like the degrees of its extremity or how much it will be seen from it.
Right, and how often it happens, that type of stuff.
Uh-huh. For sure.
All right.
And then we've just got a bunch of examples. So.
Yep. Okay, so medical student researches the prevalence of aspirin usage by questioning all of the patients who enter her clinic for treatment. That's a convenience sampling?
And why would you say that?
Well, that's a good question. Just a second. Well, I mean, it is convenient. You're not like going out of your way to do anything. You're just asking as they come in.
Exactly. That's the definition, is like the easiest way to like get people or to survey them, and she says that for all of her patients that enter for treatment, that'd be like really easy to
Yeah, just
sample
you walk
them.
in, you ask.
Yeah. Good. The Colorado Department of Health obtains an alphabetical list of 2 million adult Colorado residents and constructs a pool of survey subjects by selecting every 1,000th name on the list after randomly choosing one person from the first 1,000 on the list. Okay, so that is systematic because it's every certain amount, like every 1,000th name.
Mm-hmm. So it's a system.
Oh, and then you choose one person randomly from the first 1,000. Okay. I'm just kind of go back to the definition. Systematic. Yeah, so you just randomly select one subject, and then you start like every 1,000th. Okay. So that's systematic.
And that's where he said, like, if you start with number 12, and then you're going to pick every 1,000, it's 1,012, and then 2,012, and 3,012. You just add this 1,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a Gallup poll of 1,059 adults, the interview subjects were selected by using a computer to randomly generate telephone numbers that were called. So that's a simple random sampling, and it just it's just where you randomly take the subjects and you randomly pick. There's no kind of rhyme or reason to it. Computers can do that a lot. They'll just grab a random sample and they'll just reach out and grab different numbers or different parts of the population, I guess you could say.
Very good. Says a dietitian has partitioned people into age categories of under 18, 18 to 49, 50 to 69, and over 69. She is surveying a simple random sample of 200 members from each category. Okay, so this is stratified sampling because at first they divide it into different groups or categorize them, and then they randomly do the simple random sample of 200 members in the category in each one.
Right.
So that's stratified.
We do at work. We do a lot of stratifications.
Oh, really?
Yep. When we compare, I work in insurance and I work on the phone, and we have metrics that we have to hit and different things, and that's how one of the ways they determine if they do a stratification and see who falls where. So, all right, I moved my screen. There we go. Systematic sampling is the randomly picked key intersections in the city and then picking every 5th person that walks by after randomly picking one of the first 5 people to be in the sample. Randomly picked. So you just decide what number you're going to, which one you're going to pick, and then you pick that systematically every 5th or every 10th or whatever.
And then you get 1/5 of the population, it says, or of the sample, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. So, number 8, determine for each scenario whether it is an observational study or an experimental design. If it is an experimental design, determine the response, treatment, and subjects. Okay, so it says the Center for Disease Control obtains current flu data by randomly polling 300 men and women. And it says that's an observational study.
So you plan to conduct an experiment to test the effectiveness of sleep ease, a new drug that is supposed to reduce insomnia. So you randomly divide 1,000 patients into two groups, where half get sleep ease and the other half a placebo. You record the gender of each subject. You will then observe how many hours of sleep they get in a week. So that's an experimental design because you're experimenting. The response variable is the hours they sleep each week. And then the treatment is you either get a placebo or the sleep ease. And there's 1,000 insomnia patients. That's the subject.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah, that does. See, number 9. I think this is the last one. In September 2004, Nucleus Pharmaceuticals, Inc. Incorporated announced the results of its first human trial of NPI-32101, a topical form of its skin ointment. A total of 224 patients diagnosed with skin irritations were randomly divided into 3 groups as part of a double-blind, placebo-controlled study to test the effectiveness of the new topical cream. The first group received a 0.5% cream. The second group received a 1% cream, and the third group received a placebo. Groups were treated twice daily for a 6-week period, and the degree of skin irritation was recorded at that time. Is this a design experiment or an observational study?
Okay.
So that one's designed because they've planned out how many each group receives.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like they're just observing it. It's planned out what they're gonna do.
Yep.
What are the subjects? Those with skin irritations, because that's what they're trying to cure, help,
Right.
tone down. What is the response variable in the experiment? Would be the degree of skin irritations observed in the patients. So depending on how bad their rash is, their irritation, that's going to be what's observed, and what's the variable that's going to determine whether or not it's whether or not it's useful or not. And then what are the treatments? 0.5, 1%, placebo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sweet. Any questions on anything?
No, not yet.
Not yet. So you ready to take that quiz?
Well, yeah, I just gotta find that sucker.
Let's see.
So it's not on this page where we got the preparation sheet.
No. You have to go back to lesson 2 on content.
Gotcha.
And then it says group meeting quiz.
Well.
Of lesson 2.
All right. Okay. You ready?
Yep, we actually have 2 attempts on this.
Oh, hot dog.
So what we... Okay, let's start it.
All right. I completed the individual preparation assignment before attending the group meeting. All right. Well, we can handle that one. I actively participated. This is the same quiz, right?
Wait, mine isn't loading up.
Oh,
so it's still loading. No. Ooh, it pulled up not responding. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, my laptop's pretty old. So.
I got a new one in July when I decided to do this, and
Loading.
I don't
How many
know,
questions are on it?
15.
Okay. Yeah. It's and then try to get back in.
Okay, take your time.
Okay. You can go ahead and start and see what you know, and if you need any help, then I can join it. But let's see. Two. Group meeting quiz.
Is it coming up?
It shows a loading sign
All right,
and stop. So either it's going to load or it's not going to load.
50-50.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. It says continue quiz. And then it said not responding again. I might have to try it on a different web browser.
Well, we can do one of two things. You can go ahead and try. I'll wait. I don't care. Or I can read the questions. You can do them. You can write the answers down because your quiz is going to be the same. And then you can just fill them in.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start. I'll try to get it working, and once I do, then we can just do it like that.
All right.
But
while you're doing that, I'll write the answers down so that you can just have them if you don't get it up.
oh, okay.
So the third question is, researchers would like to determine if reviewing material consistently within an hour after class helps students perform better on exams and if students wait to review material the day before the exam. Are you there? No.